Hello, my name is Enrique Perez, and today I will be presenting on air pollution and its relation with the law and ethics. In this presentation, I will be going over the description and definition of air pollution, its health and environmental effects, current laws and past laws relating to air pollution, ethics in regards to air pollution, and finally the development of law, how laws are changing, and what we may see in the future in regards to air pollution. First of all, I need to define air pollution. What exactly is it? Air pollution is a mixture of solid particles and gases in the air. We know air pollution, for example, as car exhaust, chemicals, dust, pollen, and mold. Air pollution is seen as smog in more populated areas such as cities. Air pollution is actually classified into two different groups or two classifications. These two classifications are indoor and outdoor pollutants. To begin with, indoor air pollution are things such as gases and chemicals that are carried by indoor or air or gas. Next, outdoor pollutants form outside the environment, and they are caused by the burning of fossil fuels, the burning of coal, petroleum, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, carbon monoxide, tobacco smoke, and all of these combined cause smog. Next, we have the effects of air pollution. There are two main effects that air pollution causes on us. They are health and environmental effects. I will begin with health effects. As we know, overexposure to air pollution can lead to allergies, asthma, cardiovascular disease, and other breathing disorders or diseases. Environmental effects of air pollution. Over buildup of decades in climate change, air pollution has led to the increase of acid rain, ozone depletion, crop and forest damage such as deforestation, overall global climate change, the heating up of the planet, and also negative effects on wildlife as many species are or are becoming extinct right now. A few more effects of air pollution. They cause smog and haze and other weather effects, as we are seeing colder winters, hotter summers, more extreme weather. Moving into air pollution and its laws. The first law passed to control air pollution was called the Air Pollution Control Act of 1955. This law was supposed to research and control air pollution. However, the law was a pretty big failure and did almost nothing to prevent or manage air pollution. Next, we have the Clean Air Act of 1970. This, in fact, was the most successful law or act passed to manage air pollution, and this act actually regulated air emissions from stationary and mobile sources. This act was actually had a few amendments made to it in 1990. This act created National Ambient Air Quality Standards, or the NAAQS. These standards regulated 6 hazardous pollutants. The NAAQS regulated emissions of carbon monoxide, lead, nitrogen dioxide, ozone, particle pollution, and sulfur dioxide. These standards set a limit on the amount of pollutant that can be released per year during a certain time period. For example, one of the things listed on the NAAQS table is carbon monoxide, and on the table it states a level of carbon monoxide should not exceed 35 ppm in 1 hour more than once per year. The NAAQS also set primary and secondary standards to protect the public and other things from pollutants. They set primary and secondary standards. Primary standards provide a public health protection. They protect the public's health, for example, protecting from pollutants that cause asthmatics in children and the elderly, people who are health sensitive. This controls pollutants that can and will damage health. Secondary standards protect the public, animals, and vegetation. In more professional words, they provide public welfare protection. They protect against decreased visibility and damage to animals, crops, vegetation, and buildings. Here we have ethics and how air pollution relates to ethics. Businesses and corporations could be viewed as unethical if they produce air pollution that is clearly damaging the local public and environment. And businesses and corporations have a social responsibility to, for example, at least attempt not to damage their surrounding environment and people, so that they are viewed in a positive manner and not as unethical. Air pollution should be dealt with to an extent so that people benefit from production, which causes air pollution, however we need it, without hurting people and its environment. How much pollution is too much? Ethics-wise, this is a difficult question to answer because of production and its benefits. Obviously, air pollution is unethical because it is damaging to our environment. The burning of fossil fuels destroys our planet, kills our animals, and ultimately hurts our health. However, to produce goods and services that we use every day, air pollution is very needed, as factories, businesses, corporations create air pollution in order to make our transportation, our businesses work, and just the making of everything really creates air pollution. It is extremely difficult to decide what is ethical and unethical, as everyone has different views in what they want, what is needed, and what air pollution is actually doing to the environment, as we have believers and non-believers of climate change and other effects on the planet that are caused by air pollution, supposedly. Lastly, here we have the development of law. What are air pollution laws coming to? Where are we going to? What is in place? And what will we see in the future? Overall, global climate change has really led to the Obama administration working on the Clean Power Plan. This plan encourages going green. For example, reducing and regulating carbon, methane, and other greenhouse gases. The Clean Air Act also funds government programs in relation to recycling, finding alternative and renewable sources of energy, nonprofits or charities who do things for the benefit of the environment, and also low emission power plants, including nuclear power plants and other alternative energy sources. The Clean Power Plan continues to try and regulate greenhouse gases such as car exhaust, other methane products such as hairsprays, as we see more movement towards regulating chemicals that damage our atmosphere and the ozone layer. Air pollution laws are surely developing and doing more good for the economy, for the globe, for the public, for many species of animals, protecting their rights, setting limitations on what businesses and corporations can produce in relation to air pollution, and overall just the development of air pollution laws, regulations, and acts that will, for the greater good, benefit our planet and economy. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.